Welcome, everybody, to the Superhumanistic podcast, where we talk about all things health, wellness, and longevity. Thank you for joining us today. We are your hosts. I'm David.
I'm Jessica.
Make sure that you hit that follow button on this podcast so you never miss another episode. We put out one episode a week on Saturdays. Also, it would greatly help us if you could leave us a positive rating and review. That will help others find this podcast. Therefore, you're helping others live a longer, healthier, happier life as well. And don't forget to share this podcast with someone that you love if you're finding value in it, so that you can have them around for longer as well. Last week, we talked about beginners. So if you want to learn more, if you're just beginning out on your health and wellness journey, you want to make sure that you're building that confidence and that you're not doing too much at once, which could derail everything, go back and listen to last week's episode so that you can get started on this health and wellness journey with us as well. This week, we are going to be talking about the importance of rest days. So we're really tackling a topic here that usually makes those type A high performers break into a cold sweat. It's going to be that rest day.
Yeah, a lot of us don't like rest days, especially if we're into the grunt of working out. So in a world that is obsessed about we got to grind all the time, right? And closing those rings on our smartwatches that we have, taking a rest day can feel like you're a failure. But if you're looking at health through the lens of longevity and to be superhuman, rest isn't a break from the work. It is actually part of the work.
Exactly. We like to think we get stronger in the gym, but that's a psychological myth. In the gym, you're actually tearing yourself down. You are creating micro-trauma and systematic inflammation by tearing those muscle fibers in your muscles. So you don't actually get superhuman until you sleep and recover from all that trauma and micro-tears that you've done to your muscles.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's that general adaptation syndrome. If you keep hitting the body with stress without having recovery phase, you never reach that super compensation or the peak. You just slide into your chronic cortisol elevation, and then eventually you'll have some injury. So the psychology of the off switch. So why is it so hard, and why do we feel guilty when we aren't moving?
It's that dopamine trap that we're all trapped in today's modern society. We're addicted to the done list. We're addicted to instant gratification. But we need to reframe rest as active management. So a rest day is an investment in tomorrow's output. If you don't pick a rest day, your body will eventually pick one for you, and then you'll probably also end up in the doctor's office as well.
Yes, or needing to stay on your couch, which is maybe what you should have been doing to begin with. So if you don't actually pick a day, again, your body will. And I love that because it's the difference between a controlled shutdown and a system crash. So what can we do on a rest day?
All right, guys, let's get practical. A rest day doesn't have to mean sitting on the couch for 16 hours straight watching Netflix, though honestly, sometimes that's exactly what the nervous system needs. So listen to your body in that situation. Every now and again, you may need that. You may need just to be bored for a while.
Exactly.
We categorize rest into 3 pillars: structural, chemical, and mental. So number 1, that's that structural rest, the body. So mobility, not working out, think gentle flow or foam rolling. We want blood flow without heart rate spikes. I know you like to pull out those foam rollers and kind of roll all over them.
It's like a massage. Like if you haven't done it, it literally feels like a massage. It's great.
So give that one a try. Zone 1 movement, which you can do, not to be confused with Zone 2 movement, which we talked about in previous episodes. So go and check those out to learn more about that. But in this case, on a rest day, it's that Zone 1 movement that you're looking for. That's going to be that leisurely walk in nature. Go to a forest preserve in your area. Go walk outside in your neighborhood. This really keeps the lymphatic system moving without taxing the central nervous system. And then number 2 is that chemical rest. That's the internal environment, so allowing your body to build up the hydration and minerals. Use this day to catch up on those electrolytes. You can really do that by drinking some coconut water or some sort of drink that has those electrolytes in it. Also, you can do nutrient density, so focus on that anti-inflammatory foods, your omega-3s, such as your sardines, your salmon, and those type of things, colorful polyphenols, and then adequate protein to make sure that you're repairing those muscle tissues that you've torn. Number 3 is your mental and nervous system rest, so that's the mind. We're going to talk about NSDR, which is your non-sleep deep rest. So using protocols like yoga to shift from the sympathetic fight or flight to the parasympathetic rest and digest state. And then you want to do that digital detox as well. So high performance health just isn't about the muscles, it's about that mental aspects, it's about the eye strain, it's about the cognitive load. So we really recommend to put that phone away, get off Snapchat, Instagram, and all those social media apps to help really do that digital detox and help keep yourself mentally resilient.
Yeah, we can do it, guys. One day without our phones. So the active recovery pitfall, a lot of times we spend our recovery days as active recovery. So jumping in here, a lot of people hear active recovery and they end up doing like a 45-minute HIIT workout, but they say they took it lighter, right? That's not what we're talking about here.
Guilty as charged on that one.
I think we've all been there, right? Especially if we're in the grunt of working out and we're feeling those dopamine hits. So if your heart rate is consistently north or above 120 beats per minute, then we're not actually at rest. You're just training poorly then. True recovery should feel, kind of boring. And I think that's what this week has been for me and why I've been itching to get outside, even though the weather is not the best. I'm just like, I can't. Let's go do something. And he's like, why? Let's chill. It's our break. So getting into it's okay to be bored, right? If you aren't a little bit bored, you're probably still on then.
All right, that's a great litmus test right there. Longevity is about the long game. We want to be moving at 90 the same way that you're moving at 30. And you don't get there by redlining it essentially all the way through every single day. Yeah,
so some closing thoughts here. Your homework or challenge for this week is going to be scheduling in a rest day like it's $1 million reading, because biologically speaking, it is.
There you go. Very well said. Take the day, reset the baseline, and we'll see you back here next week for more on optimizing the human machine.
All right. Stay resilient, everyone. Bye.